And here today I'm in Lymington on board this yacht ZARIK. ZARIK is a 48-foot Bermudan ketch designed by French naval architect Eugéne Cornu, built in France in 1966. So we're just at the entrance to Lymington Harbour on a mooring buoy. Beautiful blue skies. Could be in the Mediterranean on a day like today. So anyway, here at the bows you can see she's got a fairly recent teak deck which was put on by Jeremy Rogers, yard based here in Lymington, and the teak used for this was sourced from a shipwreck off the western approaches of the UK. It was a ship in the Second World War that was carrying a lot of very high quality teak, and was sunk, and since a lot of it's been salvaged and used. So this is not modern plantation teak, this is very good quality old teak, and they've done a beautiful job of laying it on a plywood subdeck, all bonded down, so no screw fastenings to cause any trouble. You can see here she's got big bronze bollard cleats, bronze fair leads, and looking forward, got a big Harken furling system and bow rollers there for the CQR anchor. Varnished tow rails and covering boards in Iroko. We can just pan back a bit here along the deck. See a fore hatch here, mahogany fore hatch over the fore cabin. And then aft to the coach roof, which is all mahogany coamings. Fairly recent mast, all spruce, laminated spruce, double spreader with stainless standing rigging. You can see here stainless steel chain plates, all internal, and we're looking down along the side deck and the bronze port lights. So you've got a couple of butterfly skylight here over the saloon area, which is quite nice, give lots of light and ventilation, and these dorade vents for more ventilation. You can see as we move aft, she's got a slight step in the coach roof to a low dog house aft, just increases the headroom in the aft section of the living space. And she's got this little low profile spray hood on a stainless steel frame, so which is a nice little feature. It doesn't get in the way of the boom, very unobtrusive, but means it just shelters the companionway. Means you can have the hatch open without rain and so on going down inside, just gives a little bit of shelter to the forward end of the cockpit. Moving aft here, you've got a nice spacious cockpit. We'll come back in and look in here in a second. Down to the aft deck. Again, big bronze bollard cleats, bronze fair leads. Hatch into the lazarette. So she's tiller steering, not wheel, which means the cockpit isn't taken up with a pedestal, and the tiller is set in such a position that it doesn't sweep the whole cockpit, leaving plenty of space for crew and so on in the cockpit when you're sailing. You see here we've got teak cockpit gratings, and there's a port light either side in the cockpit, just for light into those little quarter berth areas. And the mizzen mast stepped here, and here we have the main sheet horse, which is easily controlled from the cockpit. Got a pair of big Anderson 52 self-tailing winches for the headsail sheets. And then you've got displays here, speed and depth, wind and autopilot this side. Easily accessible from the helm and easy to view for everyone here. And then companion hatch going down below. Here now down below on ZARIK. And what's very interesting about the interior of this boat, quite unique really, is that it can be separated off into 3 very distinct areas, which is fantastic. If you've got more people staying on the boat, everyone has their own separate space, as it were, all within a boat of 48 foot, which is quite unusual. So you can see here at the aft end, companion steps down over the engine box. You've got a port side here, single quarter berth, and chart desk, which lifts up. You've got storage below here, and instruments, VHF, GPS and so on. Excellent headroom here of well over 6 foot, good visibility and light. Starboard side is a larger quarter berth, cosy double. And you can see looking aft here is storage space here under the cockpit thwarts. So first bulkhead here is these mahogany bifold doors come across, separate off this, and then you're into effectively the main saloon area. So you've got a centerline drop leaf table, and here on the port side is a large double berth, or settee seating when you're using the table, and another settee on the starboard side, which is a good size single berth. All these berths are over 6 foot, about 6'3", so good length. Again, lots of light, ventilation, skylight, butterfly skylight above, and port lights. And you've got storage space here in behind the seat backs and underneath. You can see this table, the port hand leaf of the table is set up at the minute. This other leaf comes up, and so you've got a large table. You sit a lot of people around when you need to. So here, moving forward, this starboard side passageway. Now, if we come in here, release this door. So that closes off the main saloon from here. On the starboard side, we've got a big locker. Fridge compressor unit under there, lots of storage space, hanging locker as well. Now on the port side, open this door here, that one closes off there, and this door opens into the heads. Here we are, heads compartment, Jabsco manual sea toilet, and in the floor here's a teak grating with a shower tray underneath, which is pumped out. Hand basin here, and this comes up to use as a shower. And the butterfly skylight above, so you've got ventilation in the heads, which is important, and a derade vent as well. So if we close up this door, again, all this beautiful mahogany joinery is all original, very nice quality. So we can open up this one again, and that you see closes neatly in there. And then into this forward section, so you've got the galley here on the starboard side. Quite unusual because normally the galley on these boats is back aft, so but the galley here is up forward. Got these big worktop areas, stainless sink, hot and cold pressurised water, and big fridge here, and again lots of storage space. See the structure of the boat here, nice mahogany. These are the coach roof deck beams, sawn mahogany knees, and you can't quite see the deck here, but she's got mahogany deck beams, mahogany carlins, and the deck structure, which was new by Jeremy Rogers, as we pointed out earlier on deck, is plywood subdeck with a very nice quality teak glued over the top, all finished to a very good standard. So this cabin here on the port hand side, you've got this big double berth, obviously mainmast in the middle coming through, which was quite a recent addition to the boat. So again, nice big berth here, very private, can be closed off. So once this door's closed here, it means then the heads can be used by people here in the forward section or in the mid section, and it's all very private, which is nice. And then right in the bows in the forepeak, so there's another single berth here. Isn't really used as a berth these days, mainly just storage, see the extra sails, fenders and warps and so on, but could be a berth here. And another sea toilet, there's another Jabsco toilet, which pumps directly overboard, and hatch above onto the foredeck. So now we'll stroll back aft, going here into this passageway again with a hanging locker on the starboard side. Heads behind this door here. We can open up this door back into the main saloon. Looking aft through the main saloon here. And butterfly skylight above. And back aft into this quarter berth area, and back out on deck.